Now, with under a week to go for the mega Karnataka Yuddha, flip-flop on part of the Congress on its much-talked-about promise of ban on Bajrang Dal on the lines of PFI. Now, after facing backlash, particularly from the BJP, the Congress changed its tune today. In an apparent U-turn from the Manifesto promise, former Karnataka CM and senior Congress leader Veerappa Moily dropped a bombshell. He said there was no plan afoot to ban Bajrang Dal and that the state government will not have power to ban any outfit.
PMF ban, now bari Karnataka Sarkar ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಜರಂಗ ದಳವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟನೆ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾದಂತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೆನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇರುವ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದರ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಂಥ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿ, ಹೇಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸು ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್. ನಾನು ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಆಸ್ ಎ ಲೀಡರ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಜರಂಗ್ ದಲ್.
Now, just hours after Veerappa Moily made the statement, another senior Congress leader, Pawan Khera, weighed in. Now, sticking to the promise of a ban on Bajrang Dal, Khera said any organization that spreads hate in the society must be dealt with an iron hand.
We are against hate. The Supreme Court has also very categorically come down heavily on hate speech. Anybody resorting to spreading hate in the society, whichever organization it is, such organizations must be dealt with a heavy hand.
Now, senior Karnataka Congress leaders are also doing all they can to soothe flaring tempers. Now, after visiting the Chamundeshwari temple in Mysuru, D.K. Shivkumar promised setting up of a committee to develop Hanuman temples across all major historical places in the state. He also spoke of conducting programs related to Hanuman in every taluk.
ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ದಳದ ಭಕ್ತರು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದಂಥ ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾದಂಥ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿದೆ. ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ತಾಲೂಕಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೂಪಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಈಗ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ದೇವರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
The BJP was quick to seize the opportunity. In an exclusive interview with Mirror Now, party national spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia said the Congress is characterized by confusion and that the Bajrang Dal flip-flop is a bid to control damage that has already been done.
The Congress today is characterized by 3 C's. One is communal, the other is corruption, and third is confusion. First, let the Congress decide what their stand is, because senior leaders, knowing that the damage has been done, Congress is going to be decimated, it has lost the Karnataka election, is now trying to retract from the promise that they have made in the manifesto. You did not have the courage to ban the PFI.
Now, taking BJP's attack to another level, senior party leader K.S. Ishwarappa, along with other members, burnt copies of the Congress Manifesto. Now, he accused the Congress of supporting anti-national PFI. He further said it is for the first time he burnt an election manifesto and that it was on behalf of people of Karnataka.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ್ರೋಹಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿರೋಂಥ PFIಗೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಧರ್ಮ ವಿರೋಧಿ, ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮ ವಿರೋಧಿ PFI ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್, ಇದು ಬಹಿರಂಗವಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂಶನೇ. ಪಾಪ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ, ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರು ಓಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರಂಥ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಸುಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿ. ಈ ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರ ವಿರುದ್ಧನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಕ್ರೋಶ ಇದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬನ ಆಕ್ರೋಶ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಮಾನಸಿಕತೆಯ ವಿರುದ್ಧ. ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಒಂದು ಚುನಾವಣಾ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ್ರೋಹಿ ಚುನಾವಣಾ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸುಟ್ಟಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Hitting back at KS Ishwarappa's move of burning the Congress Manifesto with senior party leader Mallikarjun Kharge, he vowed a befitting reply and likened the move to burning the promises that have been made to the people. Additionally, Congress has filed a complaint with the Election Commission against Ishwarappa's actions.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಉತ್ತರ ನಮ್ಮ PCC ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೋ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರೇನು ಟೀಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈಶ್ವರಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಕ್ ಇರದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಷ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೋ ಸುಡೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳು ಸುಟ್ಟಂಗೆ.
I'm being joined in by Anand Gurumurathy, spokesperson of the BJP, and Dhruv Jatti, spokesperson of the Congress, to talk to us, of course, about what their stance is on the fact that the state is just a few days away from elections. Good evening to the both of you. Thank you for taking the time out and speaking to us on Mirror Now. Dhruv, I'll come to you first. You know, what the BJP clearly said there as well is that this confusion, and of course, they're also fighting politics in terms of this elections on communalism as well and corruption. How does one read into that now?
Let me start off with a tiny, wouldn't say tiny, but a major incident that happened in January of 19th, earlier this year. 2 young boys at the age of 18 were murdered brutally in Nargund, in Gadag district. And the murderers claimed to be a part of a very sacred organization called the Bajrang Dal. At the same time, the father who should have been mourning the death of these kids was in fact begging the police to retract the FIR only because these accused and convicted were in fact released on bail the next day. So now you can tell me, is this some sort of leverage that an organization that called Bajrang Dal has over the Bharatiya Janata Party? Or is it the simple freedom that they have been given under the BJP, which they're afraid to, as to why they will not be given the same under the Congress? Now, let me come to 2 important facts. One being, if you look at the track record of growing communal violence, it peaked under the leadership of the BJP. We had 163 such cases and 42 belonging to the former Chief Minister's district, Shivamogga. The second fact comes to, when you look at the Communal Harmony Forum in 2021, they stated that Dakshin Kannada received over 120 such communal incidents, the highest ever in 4 years. Now, very simple. Turn to page 10 of the Congress Manifesto, and you can read through very simply what it states. I have given you 2 simple examples as to why the infamous organizations PFI and Bajrang Dal are stated as examples as to why any organization must be banned if they're against and produce some sort of disharmony.
All right, let me
society.
interject you there, Dhruv. I'm going to come back to you. Let me get Anand Gurumurathy as well into the conversation. Mr. Gurumurathy, how do you view that? Of course, you know, we did see Gaurav Bhatia also say that there's clearly confusion within the party as well, right ahead of the elections. How does the BJP view this now?
See, Congress always tries to come with a story, like how Dhruv is telling a story of 2 kids getting murdered and somebody not filing an FIR. See, when murder happens, Dhruv Jatti must understand that FIR is filed by the state, not by any individual. So you don't tell stories, okay, which do not connect. And second part is, you are telling an organization should be banned based on this, right? Then Indira Gandhi, who runs the Indira Congress that you are part of today, it's not the original Congress that was there after freedom. It's the Indira Congress that you are part of. Sent so many innocent people in emergency to jail, Mr. Dhruv Jatti. How do you answer that? Should Congress be banned? Should your manifesto also have a line saying that Congress should be banned for the emergency thing? Then, during 1984 riots, how many innocent Sikhs were killed on the streets of Delhi? On the capital city streets, Sikhs were killed. Then what should happen to Congress? Please answer that, Mr. Dhruv Jatti. Instead of that, you know, you're just making communal politics in Karnataka, and then you're justifying this on TV. All you congressmen must, you know, see the mirror once. What you're trying to tell people. What is the message that you are giving? An organization of youths which works for the Hindu community. What is wrong with that? you just want to, tell something in your manifesto and you put PFI and Bajrang Dal in the same line. PFI, which is already banned. The national government has already banned it for all the anti-national terrorist activities. And then your people start retracting statements. One person says, no, we will do this. He hits, he hits the news channel saying that, no, we will do it. And Moily ji says, no, we will not do it. No. So what are you trying to tell? And Mallikarjun
right, taking that point across to Dhruv. Dhruv, what is the Congress really looking at right now, considering that the viewpoint is not the same, where Pawan Khera's stand is completely different from Veerappa Moily's?
Firstly, I'd like to respond to Anand Gurumurathy. How can somebody take the death of two young teenagers in Karnataka so lightly when the accused were clearly associated with the Bajrang Dal? That is a fact.
It has not been taken, Dhruv Jatti.
That's what has happened.
The FIR has been failed. The case
I did not interrupt you. I did not interrupt you.
I'm not interrupting you, Dhruv Jatti. You cannot tell this.
Then
okay?
Of course
you have to understand this, Dhruv Jatti. When the case is going in court, you cannot come on national TV and say it has been taken lightly. There is a system called as judiciary which takes care of it. And it is taken care of it. Answer me on emergency. Answer me on emergency. What happened in emergency?
That is a matter of fact. They were granted bail the next day. See, I think it's important to keep a debate, as respectful as possible. I allowed you to speak.
You mean to say your question is judiciary, Dhruv Jatti? You mean to say judiciary is wrong in giving anybody bail?
Do not interrupt me.
No, Mr. Dhruv Jatti, you have to understand this. You have to understand the seriousness of the debate. You answer me on emergency. What happened in emergency?
Seriousness of the debate, sir. You're the one who cannot answer about two teenagers who were dead and the accused were Bajrang Dal. You are protecting murderers. And that is a fact. And let me tell you that your Prime Minister went on to do this when he went to equate Lord Hanuman with the Bajrang Dal. Are you trying to say that those Bajrang Dal
you
people
answer me on emergency? You answer me 1984 Sikh
are the kind of people that you want to protect?
You answer me. You answer me as a Congress spokesperson. What happened in emergency and what happened during the Sikh
We are speaking about 2023 elections in Karnataka. You want to live in the past? Then please live in the past. No, please live in the past. If you're not interested in fighting the election in 2023, then you're free to do that. Nobody's stopping you from it. Nobody's stopping you from it.
Viewers would, not be able to make sense of the stance that we're actually discussing. We are, of course, diverting from what we're coming back to is the fact that there is clear confusion in terms of viewpoints. So, Dhruv, if you could talk to us about that, how does the party now look to control this particular damage right ahead of the elections, which is just a few days away from now?
Nivedhana, I request not to be interrupted because I did not interrupt the BJP spokesperson when he was speaking. It's as simple as that.
Then don't
now
tell
let me tell you, the Bharatiya Janata Party has...
for it. I won't interfere. Don't tell lies on TV and don't blame the judiciary. I won't interfere.
No lies,
you cannot talk whatever you want. You have to talk something logical. Then nobody will interfere.
That is fact. So you're the one who doesn't know facts. And
so
if you don't know facts, I will correct you.
Anybody, Mr.
I will correct you if you don't know the facts. I will correct you if you don't know the facts.
You're telling something wrong. Nivedhana, you have to tell it.
That.
When judiciary gives bail to somebody, it is based on certain facts and figures. Okay, you cannot come on
the accused were released on bail and they belong
you are not a bigger judge than the judge sitting in the court. You have to understand this.
At the age of 19.
This is really poor spokesmanship from Congress. They have to understand this.
Poor spokesmanship from the BJP who does not allow the Congress to speak.
This is totally wrong. So I have to interfere, Mr. Dhruv Jatti. It is considered as I am agreeing with you. Please understand this, Dhruv Jatti. If you are coming on TV,
no, it's as simple as that. If you are not able to understand the fact,
you please be
you have to be well prepared on this. Excuse me. See, this is what happens. They say in a debate, when a spokesperson is not able to produce facts, they end up getting personal. And this is what is happening now. Nivedhana, let's stick to the debate and the topic as to why you called me here.
Now, don't take any pity here. No, don't become...
Nivedhana, I am here to speak on the debate as to why you called me here.
Personal. Please come up with facts. You cannot say judiciary cannot give...
I have spoken facts.
You cannot question judiciary on TV. Please understand.
Bajrang Dal activists were released on bail for murdering.
All right, Anand Gurumurathy, we'll give Dhruv a chance to respond in terms of the confusion that's happening within the party. And then, of course, I'll come back to you, get your viewpoint as well. Dhruv, if you could quickly summarize how the party now looks to control this particular damage, because we're talking about senior leaders who are having different point of views. This is right ahead of the election, which is due in a couple of days.
There is no difference between any senior leaders having different point of views. I've told you time and again, you can go to page 10 of this particular manifesto of the Congress and you will see no line that explicitly states that we are banning the Bajrang Dal. I've stated to you two very simple facts. a report from the Communal Harmony in 2021 and the growing track record of cases in which the Bajrang Dal and the PFI together are infamously topping the charts for the same. And for the same reason, the Congress has used those as examples in their manifesto. Is there anything wrong in speaking about protecting the citizens of Karnataka? Is there anything wrong? And I don't understand why the Bharatiya Janata Party is, slamming the Congress party for this. There's no explicit ban that's written in the manifesto. And if they are so easily misinterpreting the manifesto for their own political purposes, then that's on them. And the Prime Minister himself comes to Karnataka and tries to, equate the Bajrang Dal with Bajrang Bali. That's beyond sickening. How dare he, equate God with such an organization that is in fact currently having more than about 100 cases across India for different crimes such as hate speech. One that I suggested that happened in Nargund. How do you equate such an organization over there with God? Isn't that sickening?
Have you said your part? Then let me ask you, why are you having an understanding with SDPI?
All right. Dhruv and Anand Gurumurathy, just stay with me. We're having a breaking development that's actually coming in from Karnataka. In fact, the breaking news that's coming in terms of battle for Karnataka is heating up, where the Congress has moved the poll panel against Prime Minister, accusing the Prime Minister of seeking votes in the name of God. So that's the significant breaking development that's coming in. What we know so far is that the Congress has moved the poll panel against Prime Minister Modi. In fact, they've accused the Prime Minister of seeking votes in the name of God. All right, this is, of course, clearly just a few days to go for the Karnataka elections. And now what we know is that the Congress has moved the poll panel against Prime Minister Modi, accusing him of seeking votes in the name of God. Remember, the state is due for elections on May 10th and the voting of the same will take place on May 13th. But right ahead of that, what we do know in terms of the battle for Karnataka is clearly heating up, where the Congress has now moved the poll panel against Prime Minister Modi. Now, this is in terms of the fact that they've accused the Prime Minister of seeking votes in the name of God. So that's a significant development that's coming in as far as the battle for Karnataka is concerned. Let me go back to our guests who are on the show as well. Anand Gurumurathy, that is, of course, a breaking development that's coming in. Let me get a quick reaction from you now.
See, they will make accusations as they want, okay? Mallikarjun Kharge called him Visha Sarpa, which means a poisonous snake. And after half an hour, he says, and he told Modi 10 times, okay? Everybody heard it. You media people also showed it 10 times, okay? And after that half an hour, he says, no, I didn't say Modi, I meant it is, wait, Dhruv Jatti, wait, okay?
No, if you can interrupt me, I can interrupt you back.
Yes, okay, you interrupt, you can
Hanuman?
interrupt. Okay, you can interrupt, okay? Then even I will speak, I'll continue to speak. Okay, then Rahul Gandhi, what did he do?
Do you not respect Lord Hanuman, sir?
He told wrong things. And then in the court, he says, no, I didn't say that. Okay, this is what Congress guarantee is. That's why Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, told very clearly, it is a party without warranty. What guarantee are you giving, Mr. Dhruv Jatti, as a spokesperson of Congress? And what is your manifesto giving as a guarantee? Your party is without warranty.
Read the 62 pages, you will understand all the guarantees.
Your own party, okay? Your own party
to your own house.
D.K. Shivkumar, he says, no, we will implement everything in the manifesto. We will do the ban, everything. Then Moily ji comes and tells, no, we can't do it. See, all this is your guarantee. This is the way you have run this country for 65 years. And this is the way you have enjoyed power and destroyed the fundamentals of this country. And that's why BJP is everywhere. We are going to have a bigger mandate now because of all these things. People are seeing the exposed Congress. And you guys have to understand this. If you don't hear to the ground, if you think you live in your castles and then, go around the state doing whatever you want and then coming up with manifestos where you blame organizations which just do Ram Namami and, cultural things for the country, what is wrong in that? So it's like, blatant hate to the poor people and blatant hate to any Hindu, organization. Why all this? Okay. And that too during elections, get to 7 days before elections, just to polarize one more community. Why are you destroying that community also? Okay. By polarizing votes. So this is something which Congress has to understand. Okay. And now you are going and complaining to the poll panel about what Prime Minister has spoken well, and he has very nicely conveyed whatever you are doing.
Let me get a word
sure
in
the
from
people
Dhruv
will
as
answer you
well.
on 10.
Dhruv, would you want to go ahead and counter that?
Yeah, very simple. See, the Prime Minister is coming to Karnataka and begging for votes in the name of God, which clearly shows that they're on the back foot. Now, Mr. Anand Gurumurathy goes on to say that the Bajrang Dal is a very, wonderful organization.
Then,
They do
then why
Ram
is
Navami
Priyanka
and other
Gandhi
things.
coming and
Then
coming
what
to
about
Karnataka, Mr.
what about the 100 such cases that the Bajrang Dal is involved in? What about the cases in which 100 pro-Hindu activists were put for allegedly abusing an IPS officer in Chennai? What about the 100 other cases that the Bajrang Dal is involved in? Do they have a say for that? Now, see, very simple. The Bharatiya Janata Party in Goa, what did they do? They banned the Ram Sena. And once they banned the Ram Sena, did they become anti-Ram by any chance? Is that what they are? And if by any chance, what happened in Maharashtra, they toppled Uddhav Ji's government, which is Shiv Sena. So do they become anti-Shiv by any chance? The equation of bringing religion into politics is what I would say, a very black card that the Bharatiya Janata Party goes on to play. And such a card is going to be rejected by the people of Karnataka. And let me tell you that only 7 voters in Karnataka, and this is in fact a survey that is taken across by the High Command post the manifesto, and only 7 voters in Karnataka are even aware of this issue about Bajrang Dal. And what they say is that 10% of them believe that this is not even an issue. Issues that are true to Karnataka belong to thus of the 40% commission, thus of the various scams in eggs, in contractors, in fields such as, where Power Karmikas were scammed. This is the fact and this is the reality of what the Bharatiya Janata Party has brought to Karnataka. And no matter how many names of gods the Bharatiya Janata Party goes on to play and beg in the name of votes, they are not going to be successful in Karnataka. And this is a mandate.
Right, Dhruv, I have to interject you there, but thank you very much to both you and Anand Gurumurathy for joining us on the broadcast and sharing with us your viewpoint. But we leave it at that for the moment. Thank you very much once again.